Hello everyone, welcome back to Ameria, as today we continue with part 5 of the Ace Combat 6 DLC Showcase Redux. Today we're going to be showcasing two aircraft, the DLC 2 aircraft, the F2 Viper Zero and the F-117A Nighthawk. And the reason why we're doing 2 and 1 is because both of them only have 3 DLC aircraft, and well, most of the others have at least 5. So um, that's why we're doing this way. But first, we're going to be doing the Viper Zero, and the best mission, in my opinion, to showcase its capabilities is San Loma.
Then, we have collected missile and small unmanned.
Start the mission. Hello, Nicola. Excuse me, I gotta reset my headset, because... Oh, there we go. Now I'm getting sound out of it. Alright, so the F2 Viper Zero is the first practical multi-role aircraft you'll get. I say this because it has the stamina endurance needed so you want to constantly go to the return line, and by stamina endurance I mean weapon count. And it also has very good versatile weapons. In the anti-ship missile, QAM, unguided bombs, and XMAs. It's also got a very good jack of all stats stat loadout. And being an direct upgrade to the F-16, it's fairly affordable. So the F2 should get a lot of use in mid-game. And I really enjoy flying it. As for its DLC, first one we come up with is the Rosgrees aircraft. And just like all the Rosgrees, it has the same stat deviations from the norm. We get plus 15 defense, plus 10 stability, and a -2 or -10 to both air to ground and air to air. However, the air to ground stat is so large that you won't notice it, and the air to air will be slightly noticeable, but you can compensate for that. All in all, on the stat block, it looks like this is going to be a very tanky, but still agile multi-role. So let's find out if it lives up to it. We're gonna go with unguided bombs for now.
How about my weaponry?
Shamrock will go with the AAM3s or AAM4s.
Are we ready to fly with these planes?
Garuda team, time to take off.
We're gonna start with mission 1, then we'll go with mission 2.
Seize San Loma along with its military base and use that as a base of operations for attacking the enemy's heavy command cruiser.
Wipe out all enemies along the northwest route on your way to San Loma. This is Hammerhead. Moving to destroy all defense facilities along the bombing route.
Destroy all enemy ships dispatched offshore of San Loma. Take out any enemy forces obstructing our landing. We can't let them take the city.
San Loma's got some pretty tough
Kaboom!
defenses, risky.
Guess we better lay off the stunts today. Warlock Battalion is currently on its way to San Loma from the northwest. Take out any stowies in our path. Entering attack mode. The Marion landing forces breached our
See, we're pretty nimble.
This is Warlock. Enemy forces confirmed. We're breaking
More so than the Hornet.
Radar lock.
Watch out! They've got a lock on you from the ground!
And that little gun barely touched us because of the extra defense.
Ground target destroyed.
Preparing to attack. Engage with an enemy craft with a PSO bird emblem. I've never seen moves like this.
All planes on the partisan sweep operation. There's been a change of plan. Move to intercept all invading American aircraft.
Warlock team,
Damn it.
don't let your guard down. It takes more than luck to survive a battle.
Armored vehicle has been destroyed.
Speed team, keep your eyes on the sky.
Talisman is locked on.
All planes, watch out for anti-aircraft fire.
Bombs away. In gun range.
That's it. Let's get this over with quick.
I love doing that.
Enemy attacks are getting more accurate. I think they've got a sharpshooter out there. Attention all platoons.
Yeah, thanks to the higher stability,
Current speed.
I'm able to recover from a stall really quickly. And you can hold the high G for longer than normal.
Enemy tank destroyed. Garuda 1, bombs
Yep.
away.
That bomb was for you. Oh, you didn't like that bomb? Okay, well, how about a missile?
Radar lock. Ground target has been eliminated.
Holding Battalion has been defeated. We just brought over the second corps. How many are left now? They've gotten past Holding Battalion. Enemy forces are gaining ground.
Oleg Battalion.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Damn, he evaded my missile.
You're pretty easily able to transition from air to ground,
Launching missile.
and vice versa.
I got a missile coming at me.
Which is very important in a multi-role.
Armored vehicle destroyed.
This is Warlock. I got enemy forces on radar. Get ready. San Loma's right around the corner.
We have radar lock on. Bombs away.
Kaboom!
Watch out! They've got a lock on you from the ground. Enemy radar? Damn, with bad timing.
Target destroyed.
Variant air support approaching. Spread out.
Boom.
The White Fang's taking a hit. We got a fire on port side. Block 6. Get out the extinguishers.
Our fleet's been damaged. They need additional support. Blizzard, roger. Damn it, we're screwed without fire protection.
Enemy's got a SAM locked onto you.
Armored vehicle has been destroyed.
God, this game is so fun. Sorry for not talking, I'm just in the zone.
Let me handle this.
In the zone.
Anti-aircraft gun taken out. Bombs away.
Warlock Battalion has arrived.
And there we go. Operation A is done. Now we'll go to Bravo.
Tank, stand by. It's a bird emblem. We've got a chance with those guys watching over us up there. What are you talking about? They've got the enemy wrapped up in turmoil right now.
Unmanned observation planes confirmed on radar. Be on alert for enemy cruise missiles.
What do you want us to do? Shoot down the observation planes or cover our allies?
Both. If you can shoot down the unmanned observation planes, that'll minimize the damage to our forces. First wave of enemy cruise missiles incoming. Point of impact is showing up on radar. Stay clear of that area.
There you are, Gorilla. We can't fly as fast.
Kaboom!
Take out their anti-air weapons and interceptors. Should be a piece of cake for you, right? Target destroyed. We're just getting started here. Nice work, Gorilla. Enemy radar facilities confirmed down.
Can't hold up under this fire. Guerrilla team, we need more support.
Our fleet's taken too much damage. Don't let them take any more hits.
Garuda 1, missile evaded.
Enemy cruise missile just hit its target. Team squad is in trouble. Anti-aircraft evacuate all injured soldiers to safe ground.
SAM kill confirmed.
Those are variants are trying to break through our air defenses so they can bomb San Momo. Target confirmed.
Well, no shit.
We haven't been defeated yet. Shoot down those American
Not exactly being subtle about it.
Is taking a hit. Flagship Marigold to all ships. Spread out to evade enemy attack.
Enemy plane in gun range. Enemy kill confirmed.
Huggins McGee. He just bailed out. You want to survive, keep your eyes pointed at radar.
Woo!
Missile, man. Where the hell is it? Here's the data. Down the enemy before you're in their range. I'll take care of this one.
Yeah, we're gonna go to return line, take out these Tomcats.
Fox 2, Fox 2, Fox 2, Fox 2.
To do that, I'm gonna switch to the AAM4s.
How can anyone break through our air defense network?
Garuda 1, you're approaching the return line. Maintain your current heading to return to base and resupply.
Garuda 1, begin landing checks. Garuda 1, you are cleared for takeoff.
Let's see, we got 52 of them. Nice number, especially for mid-tier.
Fox 3,
Damn it! They break through here and San Loma's a sitting duck.
enemy plane down.
Whoa! Oh, that was a nice kill.
Watch out! They've got a lock on you from the ground!
This one's going down.
Garuda 1, Fox 2. Anti-aircraft gun taken out.
Alright, all the Tomcats are down, so we'll go ahead and switch back to bombs.
Seems like you always deliver.
I really do like this livery.
This is bad.
Garuda 1, you're approaching the return line. Maintain your current heading to return to base and resupply.
Garuda 1, begin landing checks. You are cleared to land. Garuda 1, you are cleared for takeoff.
Come and get me, Hornet!
Enemy kill confirmed.
You lose. I am the king of air chicken.
Lock on. Enemy reinforcements are on their way. It's a heavily armed LCAC.
Cowboy, roger. Sending data. Fox 2. Right on. Just a little more.
Enemy's got a SAM
Please.
locked onto you!
Don't insult my intelligence.
It missed.
Your puny guns can't do anything.
Ground target destroyed.
Full strafing run, we're only at 14%. Although that's a little different. Couldn't pull out the stall quick enough. Well, this is why we test these things.
Roger. All tanks, stand by. It's that bird emblem. We've got a chance with those guys watching over us up there. What are you talking about? They've got the enemy wrapped up in turmoil right now.
So yeah, bombs are good, but what's even
Unmanned
better
observation planes confirmed on radar. Be on alert for enemy cruise
are the
missiles.
What do you want us to do? Shoot down the observation
ASM-3s.
planes or cover our allies?
Both. If you can
They're
shoot
the
down the
ASMs.
unmanned observation planes, that'll minimize the damage to our forces. First wave
Type
of enemy
80s.
cruise missiles incoming. Point of impact is showing up on radar. Stay clear of that area.
So we're gonna go and switch to those.
Garuda 1, you are cleared.
wave of enemy cruise missiles incoming. Point of impact is showing up on radar. Stay clear of that area.
To be honest, I probably should have used these from the beginning, but I wanted to show off the bombs. So... yeah, I know. And I appreciate you and Scry lurking, Nicola. I know these two aren't the most exciting aircraft.
Evacuate all injured soldiers to safe ground. Focus on destroying the radar to lock on a wounded enemy plane and equip their air defense system. Target destroyed. We're just getting started here. There you are, Garuda. We can't fly as fast as you. Take out their anti-air weapons and interceptors. Should be a piece of cake for you, right?
Another enemy taken ahead. Flagship barracles to all ships. Spread out to evade enemy attacks.
Hawkins, behave.
Gotcha!
You just bailed out. Want to survive, keep your eyes glued to that radar.
Garuda 1 launched anti-ship missile. Anti-aircraft gun destroyed.
Anti-aircraft target command destroyed. Haven't been defeated yet. Shoot down those American flies.
Watch out! We got a
Yeah,
lock on
the-
you from the ground.
The anti-ship missile was basically the only thing that made the Mirage worthwhile, but the main thing that it didn't have was ammo for it. The F2's got ammo for the anti-ship missile, which makes it extremely more viable. Because in A6, the anti-ship missile is an all-range spread bomb that is guided.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Enemy reinforcements are on their way.
The only ground weapon that's more broken than the anti-ship missile in this game is the rocket launcher itself.
Cowboy, roger. Sending data. Flames are looking good. Scan anti-air guns have been silenced. Garuda, shine today. Seems like you always deliver. Nice work, Garuda. Enemy radar facilities confirmed down.
We can't hold up under this fire. Garuda team, we need your support.
Our fleet's taken too much damage. Don't let them take any more hits.
Deputy Destroyer air defense sucks, dude. This is bad. Lost my lock.
Enemy plane down.
My canopy's been punctured. Air pressure dropping.
Oh, it took a Nimbus smack and it only did 18%.
Enemy firing a missile.
Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock.
Right on. Just a little more.
Ground target has been eliminated. Garuda 1, Fox 2.
Fox 2.
gun destroyed.
Alrighty.
Our bombers can get through now. Great work, AFT. Hey, my missile. San Loma's right over there. Don't get shot down after getting this far.
The target number of enemy planes are destroyed. Shift forces to the San Loma takeover operation.
The Americans are all moving at once. They're hurrying
We'll
up.
sink the ships and then switch back to A4s to kill the rest of the Tomcats.
Bombing the rest of Achaean military.
Equus, we are the last protectors of this city. Activate our Aegis destroyers. Shoot down those American fighters. We must find a way to defeat them.
They firing at me? Those Scopies are occupied with the sky. Now's our chance to break through. You're nuts. I don't care anymore. Can we do something about this?
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
I have failed.
Sergeant McKnight, you're too far out in front. Gus could get you killed. Testing, 1, 2. I'm afraid the radio's acting up here. Testing. This doesn't look good.
Yeah, that vertical launch system, at least in 6, has a drawback. If you can close the range
Enemy destroyer
quickly
sitting at the bottom.
and as close to the deck as you can, those missiles will arc harmlessly over you.
Anti-aircraft gun destroyed.
Talisman is locked on. Firing anti-ship missile.
Focus your attack on the frontline units. We'll let the missiles sink on the rear.
Watch out! They've got a lock on you from the ground.
Alright, team, you run for that. We're heading over as backup. Heading over to the office.
Enemy facility taken out.
Mark 2 facility was destroyed. And here where those missiles are coming from. He's still on me.
Garuda 1 launched anti-ship missile. Lock on.
Box 2. Looks like our work's nearly done here. I'm taking fire.
Nice kill.
No good. He's still with me. Taking evasive action. No missile's gonna get me.
Talisman, you're the key player on this mission. Don't get shot down.
Alright. I think that's all the ground TGTs, so we're going to switch back to anti-air weapons. And we'll dogfight. Yeah. Sorry. I guess I didn't get as much sleep as I thought I did. Bum. Bum. Bum.
Fox 2 firing at me? What the hell's the eye guy on doing? Where are the Nimbus missiles?
approaching the return line. Maintain your current heading to return to
Yeah.
base and resupply.
Garuda 1, begin landing checks. You are cleared to land. You're too high.
Actually, I haven't used the AAM-5, so we'll use those.
Garuda 1, you are
Yeah,
cleared for
the
takeoff.
F2 is armed with the QAM, although this is A6, so it's not an instant kill like it was in Ace-4. These are actually the only SP weapon that I think actually got worse from the PS2 era to Ace-6.
Garuda 1, altitude restrictions have been canceled. Good luck.
But they're still useful. In fact, I think they act more similar to HPAAs. Because they're a one-shot kill if you get a hit. But their tracking isn't as good.
Braking hard. Missile. Where the hell is it? Fox 2, Fox 2. Time to say your prayers.
Talisman is locked on. All targets are almost destroyed. Garuda 1, take care of what's left.
Talisman, it's time to finish up.
Fox 2.
Kill. Ow. Only 14. That's not bad. Ah! Fine. Missile. Oh. Being a butt. All right. Will do.
This doesn't look good. This one's going down. The canopy's been punctured. Air pressure dropping. Roger that, Garuda 1. Time to attack. Reporting attack. Target confirmed. We're missing attack support. Target confirmed. Commencing attack. Heli low. The attack is on.
Lock on. Missile struck target.
Okay, so it does 2 passes to try and lock on. Then it goes off on its own.
Going down.
All targets are confirmed destroyed. We have taken
Yes,
over
you
the city
can
of
run
San Roma.
into Hammerhead.
Let's go
I've
out
done
for a
it.
bit when we get back. Drinks are on me tonight.
Talisman, we just took control of our airport from the Estevakians. The battle for Ameria has just begun.
Now that we've accomplished this mission, we have a good chance of taking out the heavy command cruiser. Excellent job.
All right. Ad break.
Warlock Battalion has arrived at the goal. We're waiting further orders.
We're going to take a quick ad break real quick. So,
Mission accomplished.
water, if you
We
need
have
to,
managed
water the
retake
plants,
Cavalia Air Force Base. Cavalia will be our chief base. Ultimately,
stretch
the
your
enemy's
legs,
cruise
whatever.
missile system cannot be stopped.
We'll be right back.
Unless their heavy command cruiser is destroyed first. Every minute. Wait.
Alrighty, we are back. Hello, Phoenix. Welcome to the stream. So, we just finished the, or for those who are just joining, we just finished the Razgrees F2 Viper. And now we're going to move on to the second aircraft we're going to fly today. The monocolor black aircraft. This one... Well, I hope I can cheer you up there, Phoenix. But this aircraft has identical stats to the base Amerian F2. However, like all monotone aircraft, the A-to-A and air-to-ground weapons have been dramatically increased to maximum through the standard missiles. In this case, the AAM-3s. And the you can see there we've got some blue trim. We've got American markings in blue, and our AAM-3s are up to 800, so that's an increase of 690. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and test this out. We're gonna go with the Type 80
Which plane
ASMs.
should I pick? How about my weaponry?
Shamrock will stay with the AAM-4s.
Garuda team, time to take off.
And let's go blacken the sky. I say that because the missile smoke is black.
San Loma, along with its military base, and use that as a base of operations for attacking the enemy's heavy command cruiser.
Wipe out all enemies along the northwest route on your way to San Loma. This is Hammerhead.
Hello, Marigold.
These facilities along the bombing route.
Destroy all enemy ships dispatched offshore of San Loma. Take out any enemy forces obstructing
Yeah, the
our
F2 is most at home in anti-naval
Tough defenses.
operations.
Guess we better lay off the stunts today.
Flagship Marigold to the Garuda team. We need you to take out that enemy fleet offshore and shoot down those escort planes.
In fact, that's exactly the role that the Estevakians use the F2 in. If you see F2s, it's usually because they're going after Marigold.
Those Estevakian escort planes are loaded up with anti-ship missiles. Damn it. Almost half our forces have been defeated.
Hey, where the hell did our forces go? We can't survive out here without them. Enemy forces have been reduced.
Marks 2!
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
Garuda 1, ESM is active.
Come on, miss.
Enemy plane down.
Incoming missile confirmed.
I've got enemy forces on radar. Hardly any, but they're there. Don't hold back. Kill all the invaders.
I missed my mark.
Oh, whoa, that was some stuttering. Because of the stuttering, I lost the perfect angle on it. Oh well. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go.
Pressure dropping.
Lock on.
This one's going down.
Yeah, the F2 can flow from anti-ship to anti-fighter in an instant, which makes it a very good mid-tier multi-role. In fact, I said it before, but I'll say it again. This is the first multi-role in A6 that is actually worth your money.
Fox 2.
The Mirage doesn't have the ammo count
Launching
needed,
missile.
and the Hornet doesn't have that great a weapon selection.
Standing by to attack in formation.
We're gonna go ahead and help Warlock this time.
I've never seen moves like this. It's that bird Emblema. We've got a chance with those guys watching over us.
We just finished an operation, and I still got 21
They've got the
SP weapons left.
right now.
Unmanned observation planes.
Not bad
on radar. Be
for a
on alert
mid-tier.
for enemy cruise missiles.
What do you want us to do? Shoot down the observation planes or cover our allies?
Both. If you could shoot down the unmanned observation planes, that'll minimize the damage to our forces.
Watch out for anti-aircraft fire. Warlock Battalion is currently on its way to San Loma from the northwest. Take out any stowies in our path.
First wave of enemy cruise missiles incoming. Point of impact is showing up on radar. Stay clear of that area.
Boom!
Platoon's being hit hard. I wish I had them on the front line.
Armored vehicle has been destroyed.
Enemy attacks are getting more accurate. I think they've got a sharpshooter out there. Attention all platoons. Assume pincer attack formation at current speed. Hawkins McGee. He just bailed out. Want to survive, keep your eyes pointed at radar.
Enemy plane in gun range. Radar lock.
Speed team. Keep your eyes on the sky.
Ground target destroyed.
I have no idea what a sintering plant is.
The damage.
The Neverland is taken ahead. Flagship Marigold to all ships. Spread out to evade enemy attacks.
Warlock team, don't let your guard down. It takes more than luck to survive
launched missile.
Holy Battalion has been defeated. We just tried to open the second door. How many are left now? They've gotten past Holy Battalion. Enemy forces are gaining ground.
Radar lock. Garuda 1, Fox 2.
Oh, you little butt.
Watch out! They've got a lock on you from the ground.
Enemy chopper down.
Now we're gonna be dodging Nimbus. Fun. This time it'll actually hurt more since we don't have the extra Rosgre's defense.
Fox 2.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you.
Enemy vehicle has been destroyed.
Warlock, I got enemy forces on radar. Get ready, San Lomas right around the corner. The Americans are driving us back. We need cover. You still on me? My canopy's been punctured. Air pressure's dropping. Deal with it.
Missile evaded.
Woo! That was a close dodge.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Dive through the Nimbus.
Spread out. A miss?
Ground target destroyed.
Warlock Battalion has arrived at the goal. Waiting further orders. Roger. All tanks, stand by.
And there we go.
The target number of enemy planes are
Do
destroyed.
a quick reload
Shift forces
and
to the San
rinse and
Loma
repeat.
takeover operation.
The Americans are all moving at once. They're coming at us.
And then after that, we get to the fun version. And by fun, I mean fun for you guys, not for me.
Commencing fire. This is Equus. We are the last protectors of this city. Activate our Aegis destroyers. Shoot down the Lemurian fighters. We must find a way to defeat them.
Those Stovies are occupied in the sky. Now's our chance to break through.
RTB.
Go nuts!
Garuda 1, begin landing checks. You are cleared to land. We're too high. Lower.
Sorry, I was getting a drink. No, let's stay.
Garuda 1, you are cleared for takeoff.
Go nuts! I don't care anymore. Enemy cruise missile just hit its target. Team Squad is in trouble. Evacuate all injured soldiers to safe ground. Can we do something about this? Sergeant McKnight, you're too far out in front. Guts could get you killed. Testing, 1, 2. I'm afraid the radio's
Oh, I love how that works at closer range.
Focus your attack on the front line units. We'll let the missiles take out the rear.
Radar lock.
I also love that Sly gets frustrated with it. I remember the first time I showed it to him on 6. He was like, "What?"
Missile, heads up, number 2.
Enemy destroyer sent to the bottom. Firing anti-ship missile.
Yeah, that's why in 7, I always dropped my, or launched the anti-ship missiles too close to the target. Because in 6, you can do that. Ow. Ow. Yet we are definitely not as,
Enemy tank
tanky.
destroyed.
Enemy's got a SAM locked onto you.
It's the Space Needle! Or the CN Tower, I'm not sure which.
We have radar lock on.
Garuda 1, missile evaded.
Damn it, fly on my tail. Looks like our work's nearly done here.
Garuda 1, ESM is active. Anti-aircraft gun destroyed.
Anti-aircraft gun destroyed.
Taking evasive action. No missiles gonna hit me.
Talisman, you're the key player on this mission. Don't get shot down.
Enemy facility taken out.
This is Brulex. The operation's proceeding as planned.
Alright, let's head back. Rearm with AAM4s and we'll be good to go.
Radar lock.
What the hell's the Ion doing? Where are the Nimbus missiles?
Abandoning my sights.
Boom.
This doesn't look good. Lower the defensive line. We're gonna mow them down.
Oh, some Tomcats are coming to keep me company. That's so nice of them.
Garuda 1, you're approaching the return line. Maintain your current heading to return to base and resupply.
Garuda 1, begin landing check.
Alright. AM4.
You are cleared for takeoff.
I've been strafed. Who the hell did that?
Garuda 1, you're approaching the return line. Maintain your current heading
Bye-bye.
to base and resupply. All targets are almost destroyed. Garuda 1, take care of what's left.
Talisman, it's time to finish up.
They came to say hello, only to say goodbye. Sure.
We have radar lock on.
Whoa! Ow! Shit!
Missile closing in.
That hurt.
Watch out for the shockwave.
Enemy's got a SAM locked onto you.
Now that's how you do it.
The canopy's been punctured. Air pressure dropping.
Alright.
All targets are confirmed destroyed. We have taken over the city of San Loma.
Let's go out for a few when we get back. Drinks are on.
And that was the
Talisman, we
monochrome
just took
black
control
wing.
of our airport from the Estovakians. The battle for Ameria has just begun.
Now that
We have one more
accomplished this
DLC
mission, we have a good
aircraft.
chance of taking out the heavy
And I
command
hope
cruiser.
Starscream's in the
Excellent
audience
job.
because he's gonna like this one.
Mission accomplished. We have wait for your next.
Alright. Last F2 we have is the Idolmaster. Ami Futami. Just like the F-16, it's gonna have a quirk that will dramatically affect your maneuverability. If we look at the stat block, or the radar chart there, we gain plus 20 to mobility, plus 25 to speed, plus 10 to air-to-air, plus 20 or 15 to air-to-ground, and minus 60 to stability. We almost have no stability. For weapons, to better reflect Ami Futami's vital statistics, we gained 39 AAM3s to get to 149. We gained 46 Type 80s, taking us to 74. We gained 33 AAM5s, taking us to 53. 25 AAM4s, taking us to 77. And we actually lost one Mark 84 bomb, dropping us to 39. Now the quirk for this idol is a pitch lock. Kind of how the F-16 Idolmaster, Mami Futami, would lock you into a corkscrew or a aileron roll loop. This one does the same thing, but you go in loop-de-loops vertically until you stop it yourself. So this will be very interesting.
Talisman, which plane should I pick? How about my weapon? Are we ready to fly?
Garuda team, time to take off.
Start with the ships and then go with the bombers.
Seize San Loma along with its military base and use that as a base of
You
operations
can
for attacking
increase
the
and
enemy's heavy
decrease the
command cruiser.
radius of the loop by speeding up or slowing down.
This is Hammerman. Moving to destroy all defense facilities along the bombing route.
Destroy all
So you'll have a little bit more control over the F2
San Loma's got some pretty tough
than
defense.
the F-16
Much
Idle
too
Master.
risky.
Guess we better lay off the stunts today.
flagship Marigold to Garuda team. We need you to take out that enemy fleet offshore and shoot down those escort planes. All planes on the partisan sweep operation. There's been a change of plan. Move to intercept all invading American aircraft.
Those Estavakian escort planes are loaded up with anti-ship missiles. Damn it. Our forces have been defeated. This?
Also, the missile trails are bright orange.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
Yeah, overall, the F2 is a much more easily controlled
Target
aircraft
hit.
or Idle Master than the F-16 was. I did not like the F-16. I'm still not
Talisman is locked on.
really in love with this Idle Master either, because you do have to fight the controls, but it's a much easier fight to win.
One launched missile. Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. Enemy Aegis destroyer sunk. Garuda 1, ESM is active.
I'm taking fire. He evaded my missile.
I've got enemy forces on radar. Hardly any, but they're there. Don't hold back. Kill all the invaders.
Missile struck target.
Where's the enemy?
Also, the lack of stability means you're gonna stall relatively easily.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1. Radar lock.
This would work.
Enemy kill confirmed.
Enemy forces have disappeared from radar. Garuda team, thanks for that outstanding cover. Standing by to attack in formation.
Engaging with an enemy craft with a PSO bird emblem. I've never seen moves like this. It's that bird emblem. We've got a chance with those guys watching over us up there. What are you talking about? They've got the enemy wrapped up in turmoil right now.
Unmanned observation planes confirmed on radar. Be on alert for enemy cruise missiles.
What do you want us to do? Shoot down the observation planes or cover our allies?
Both. If you could shoot down the unmanned observation planes, that'll minimize the damage to our forces.
Target destroyed. We're just getting started here.
First wave of of enemy cruise missiles incoming. Point of impact is showing up on radar. Stay clear of that area.
There you are, Gorilla. We can't fly as fast as you. Take out their anti-air weapons and interceptors. Should be a piece of cake for you, right? Fox 2, Fox 2. Nice work, Gorilla. Enemy radar facilities confirmed down. The data. Lock onto the lead enemy plane. Enemy cruise missile just hit its target. Team Squad is in trouble. Evacuate all engine cylinders to safe ground.
SAM destroyed.
Garuda 2, roger that. I've got a lock.
The Neverland is taking ahead. Flagship Marigold to all ships. Spread out to evade enemy attacks.
Gotcha. Shamrock, Fox 2. I missed.
It's like rain falling up from below. I bet those Iberians are trying to break through our air defenses so they can bomb San Momo.
A6 on PC when? Well, talking about me, it'll be as soon as I get a PC. Talking about officially, not through emulating,
Anti-air taken out.
I'm not the one to ask that, Trip.
Enemy reinforcements are on their way. It's a heavily armed
Also,
Hellcat.
another thing that I want to wait on for at least Zinnia is there's two things: fix the Dorito chips and the sound. Because to me, A6 without music is it just doesn't feel right.
Ground target has been eliminated.
Hello, Floof. Now, I understand, Trip. It'd be nice if there were PC ports for all the Ace Combat games. But, I don't think Project Aces is gonna be doing that. At least for...
The enemy has you on radar.
I think because of older plane licensing
Enemy down.
agreements not being able to be met. The biggest issue is the tornado.
Just a little more. Somebody went down.
Motherfucker! I told you could crash into Hammerhead. I told you could do it. Ugh.
Enemy down.
So annoying. And what's worse is
Radar. Garuda team, thanks for that outstanding
I'm in the pitch lock aircraft.
formation.
Thank you, Floof, for the F.
Engaging with an enemy craft with a PSO bird emblem. I've never seen those like this. It's a bird emblem. We've got a chance with those guys watching over us up there.
The easy fix is for to do the kind of Project Wingman kind of way of doing it, or the GTA, where you have the tornado, but change certain aspects of it and don't call it the tornado,
Shoot down the observation
and
planes or cover
there
our
you go.
allies.
Both. If you could shoot down the unmanned observation planes,
Thank you,
that'll
Floof,
minimize
for the
damage
nat
to our forces.
ones.
Number 3, I sent the data.
First wave of
And the
enemy cruise missiles incoming.
Lulgins.
Point of impact is showing up on radar. Stay clear
Call
of
the
that
Twister.
area.
Yeah, something like that. Where it's close enough so that people will get the tornado they want, but different enough
Anti-aircraft gun
where
destroyed.
Noah can say, hey. And as long as they do it just for the tornado, because I think the problem with tornado is Panavia doesn't exist anymore. So they can't get the license for it. Even if Panavia wanted to. So as long as they do that, but still get the licenses for anything where the company actually exists,
Watch out!
then I
We've got
think
a
they're
lock
in
on
the
from
clear.
ground.
SAM destroyed. Launching missile.
But I don't know if that would actually work or not.
The Neverland is taking ahead. Flagship Marigold to all ships. Spread out to evade enemy attacks.
Cyclone, Twister, Spinning Wind, Fidget Spinner, Hurricane. The Hurricane's actually another aircraft though, so that's probably not a good idea. But Twister or Cyclone, that could work. Fidget Spinner could be the joke
Lock on.
variant of it. That silver veiled derp emote. I always giggle whenever I see it.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
Enemy down.
It's like rain falling up from below. They firing at me? Enemy plane fired a missile.
Missile struck target.
Yeah, provided you have the A6 disc, you can emulate A6 on Xenia. You just won't have that. The music and the cutscenes are fucked up.
Lock on you from the ground.
And there's black Dorito chips in the ground because the ground doesn't quite render properly. That's a lot of derp emotes.
Enemy reinforcements are on their way. It's a heavily armed Hellcat.
Conway, roger. Sending data. Things are moving fast. Anti-air guns have been silenced. Rudy, you shine today. Seems like you always deliver.
Armored
Rudy, you shine today, slams into a bomber. Well, now you're shining really bright.
Careful now.
Ah,
The
ah,
enemy
ah.
has you on radar.
Oh no, wait, no. He exploded. Never mind. You dumb.
Watch out! They've got a lock on you from the ground.
Fox 2.
Nice work, Rudy. Enemy radar facilities confirmed down.
Winky face. Real men fly with anime waifus on their wings.
Enemy's got a SAM locked onto you.
Don't at me. I mean,
All enemy LCAC confirmed destroyed.
guilty as charged. I've flown all the Idol Masters, and I love quite a few of them. In fact, some of them are even my rank 1s. All right. Op B is complete. Thank God, because
The target number of enemy planes are destroyed. Shift forces to the San
as
Lomo
kawaii
takeover operation.
as Ami looks, I don't like flying her plane. Fighters ill like fire. Thank you, Flu. Trip's like, I can't say a thing when he made an OC do not steal livery with his Tokemi. Oh, thank you, Flu, for gifting Trip a sub. Ah! Nope, nope, don't slam into the ground. Enjoy the emotes there of my Mass Effect OC, Carolina. Do not steal. No. Boom! Sequus, I have failed, like always. Yeah, those emotes were made by the talented Lady Scry. I think she be lurking,
Anti-aircraft
and if
gun
she
destroyed.
is, give her a wave.
Lock on.
Yeah, all those Carolina emotes she did, and I loved them.
Enemy's got a SAM locked onto you.
Can we do something about this?
Garuda 1, missile evaded.
All right.
Enemy tank destroyed.
Enemy facility was destroyed.
Roger that. Heading over to provide report.
Jesus.
Talisman, you're the key player on this mission. Don't get shot down.
Watch out for that missile, Garuda 1. Radar lock.
One allied attack
Enemy at 6 o'clock.
annihilated all of those people. And thank you for giving Scry a gift sub. Floof, you're getting close to Kyo's gift sub numbers. You're 7 away, I think, to tying with her. Not that I'm implying that you should compete, I'm just saying
You're approaching the return line. Maintain your current heading to return
it's
to base
interesting.
and resupply.
And I appreciate all the gift subs you have given me.
One, begin landing checks. You are cleared to land.
Hello, Nugget. Floof sneezes a lot as well. Apparently.
Garuda 1, you are cleared for takeoff.
Allergies. The F2 is great. I love the F2 trip. It is the first multi-role in A6 that is worth the money. I'm doing well, a little tired, but that's to be expected. Hello, Gun Mage. We're flying the Idolmaster right now, and its quirk, if you haven't seen it, I have let go of the stick. You get into a pitch lock. Oh, we missed a ship. That's fine. This is fine.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar. We have radar lock on.
Remember, no loop-de-loops. I've already loop-de-looped into a bomber.
Enemy down. All targets are almost destroyed. Garuda 1, take care of what's left.
Talisman, it's time to finish up. Roger.
It was like, I can have loops. And I has the loops, brother. I don't know what accent that was. I was going for Scandinavian.
Garuda 1, Fox 2.
Watch out! They've got a lock on you from the ground.
Enemy plane in gun range.
Actually, the pitch loop can kind of help sometimes in a dogfight, but it can also hurt.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
Evade Garuda 1. They firing at me?
Yeah, try not to fly into Ghost Eye. Sound like a Honda. Oh. Wow, I... That was not what I was going for.
Initiating attack. My cannon's been punctured. Air pressure dropping.
All targets are confirmed destroyed. We have taken over the city of San Loma.
Baseball.
Let's go out for a few when we get back. Drinks are on me tonight.
Alright.
Talisman, we just took control of our airport from the Estevakians. The battle for Ameria has just begun.
Now that we've accomplished this mission, we have a good
And by
chance
took
of
over,
picking up a
we
heavy
mean
command
cratered.
cruiser. Excellent job.
Enemy forces have disappeared from radar. Garuda team, thanks for that outstanding cover. Standing by to attack in formation.
Mission accomplished. We have the vault. Every minute counts for us here.
Alright.
What-
Before we move on to the next aircraft, we have to rank the F2s.
You've been ordered. The interception op was a success.
Alright. So, bottom of the barrel. Number 4 is Ami Futami. Much like the F-16 and her twin, Mami Futami, Ami here is a little bit more rambunctious than I can handle. While much easier to control than the F-16 Idolmaster, Ami Futami, that pitch lock is very detrimental, and it takes a skilled pilot in order to compensate for it. So, because of that, I have to rank it down at number 4. It's also not very fun to fly. Unless, you know, you're either want the challenge or you're trying to entertain people on stream. In which case, go for it, because you'll definitely be suffering. Number 3. The base Ameria, or Estavakia SP. Their vital statistics are quite impressive, though. Yes. I cannot heap enough praise on the F2. The base F2 is standout already as it is. And it's kind of hard to improve upon this mid-tier multi-role. It is, again, the first multi-role you have access to in this game that is actually worth buying on your first playthrough. It'll serve you well, and it has versatile weapons and enough ammo that you won't have to constantly return or use the return line. Number 2, because there's the same statistics, is the Darkwing. The only boost that the Darkwing has is it has 800 AAM3s instead of the 110 that the base plane has. But it has a great livery. All in all, just a little bit better because of that extra ammo. And number 1, Rosgreaves. All it does is it takes the already impressive F2 and makes it tanky. And this is the first aircraft that we've gone through in this showcase that can actually benefit from the tankiness. The others were either too much of a glass cannon or already had ungodly amounts of defense that it didn't really matter. This one actually benefits from it. Wow, Nicola. Welcome back. So we finished the F2. You missed all the F2, but we're going to move on to the Nighthawk now. And we have 3 aircraft that we're going to be doing for that one. But first, the statistics for the base aircraft. As you can see, speed is not a priority. Neither is air-to-air or mobility. It's stable, tanky, and is extremely potent at air-to-ground. And we're armed with Sidewinders, 130 Sidewinders, 55 Paveways, 15 AIM-9Xs, and 35 AGM-88 Harms. It does have stealth, but that doesn't matter as much. The first aircraft we're going to go with, though, is the General Resource Emblem. Our air-to-air and air-to-ground have been increased by 20 points, pushing the air-to-ground to max. However, this comes at the cost of our tankiness. We are now more of a glass cannon because we lost 30 points in defense. The upside. We gained 30 extra sidewinders and 20 extra shots for every SP weapon. Ace Combat 3 General Resource Aircraft. A lightened fuselage allows for increased weapons payload. Built up on an array of technology, this aircraft boasts assured attacking prowess. An international conglomerate of countless corporations, General Resources' control over much of the world's economy casts an indomitable shadow over all nations. We're going to go ahead and use the anti-ship missile, the HARM. Hello, Starscream. Welcome. You missed the F2, but you're just in time for the F-117.
Which plane should I select? How about my weaponry?
And you get
Are we ready to fly with these planes?
the
Team, time to
AIM-9X.
take off.
Because why the hell not? And we're doing this mission because we are slow already.
Enemy units on the other side of the river.
Oh, don't worry. He hasn't missed all the waifus. This aircraft has a waifu aircraft as well.
Set up to hit all enemy units on the east side. Still got us here. We've got the west side covered.
But you can barely see the general resource markings here.
All Estovakian ground forces. Choose any area you want to cover. Cross the
Starscream,
return
this
line
aircraft
east
has a
side.
waifu of its own. Don't worry.
Wait, more guys than us. Great confidence booster, huh? Let's get on it, Garuda 1.
Talk about it. Yeah. This is extremely low vis. You can barely see it.
Operation ID device when the battle gets too heavy. Your radar display can be toggled for each operation. Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
Anti-aircraft gun destroyed.
Don't make you go, Sundre. You never stopped. Using $1 million missile against a bunch of tents. Just to marrying things.
Don't let enemy forces
That tent
reform
scrap
like
metal.
Take them out before they cross the bridge.
And, you know, fabric. Ash.
Garuda 1, Fox 2. Enemy facility was destroyed. Talisman is locked on.
The operation's going smoothly. Enemy forces are down to 50%. Keep it up. Fighter pilots, do you read me?
I've got caffeine in your system. I need more caffeine in my system. It's probably bad for me, but yeah, that ship has sailed.
Commence direct fire. The enemy siege has collapsed. Captain, now's our chance. All tanks, focus your fire dead ahead. We're gonna take that gun site. We've taken control of the gun site. Thanks for the air support. Those guys are reliable.
Ooh, there we go. Woohoo!
Forces from the west.
Look, it's only bad if your
Roger
heart
that.
starts
Garuda
skipping
team, move on to
beats.
a different unit.
Yep. As long as that doesn't happen, you're golden.
Coast Eye to Garuda team, listen up. Aircraft that have already completed their operation objective are being sent your way. Call them in when you need backup.
This is Warlock. We're about to contain the main enemy forces across the river. Blast the hell out of anything that moves.
Tents aren't physically destroyed by the ground penetrating bomb. They are rendered unusable due to the
Down. I don't think they'll be getting in any further.
pegs lost.
Firepower is far superior to theirs. This is a disgrace to our country. Damn, I missed. Hold them back. Don't let them get any closer.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Garuda 1 launched missile.
The enemy's easing up. Time to push forward. All tanks, it's time to wrap this up. Take them all out.
Enemy plane in gun range.
No, come on.
Radar lock.
Bye bye, Mirage. Be embarrassed.
Ground target has been
You got gun
eliminated.
killed by a thing that doesn't technically have a gun.
Successful.
The main enemy battalion has been destroyed. Thanks for that sweet air cover, boys. Teamwork's a beautiful thing. This is Warlock. The main enemy forces are down. We're breaking off into two groups to clean up whatever's
Kaboom! Wiped out all the tanks for Quacks.
Enemy forces have been dealt a heavy blow. All planes, move into action against any forces still remaining.
They're not going anywhere. I won't let them get away. Talisman, don't go thinking we can
Go
do
get
this
him,
all
Shamrock!
ourselves. If the enemy becomes more than you can handle, don't be afraid to request allied support.
retreat. Link up with the main unit. Don't get us to sell us. Our tanks can deal with the ground. Get everyone here. Get those fighters out of range. The enemy's trying to force its way out. Ain't gonna happen on my watch.
Just cross over the safety line and head back to base if you need supplies.
Hurry. The enemy's breathing down our backs.
Half of the remaining enemy forces are down.
We're halfway there.
Stop firing. We can't eject.
Fox 2.
There aren't many stovies left out here. All planes, we're almost done. Don't get shot. Please respond.
And now it's just the aircraft left.
Damn it. Fall back. Reform the line. Landed in my sights. How'd you miss? I didn't think Ameria had any fight left.
Well, you were wrong.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on
Okay.
you.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, you bastard!
Line, all units pull out.
Take that. Shamrock, kill.
I missed.
Got a hit.
Lock on.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
Nice shot.
This area has been cleared of enemy forces. Mission complete. Get back to base.
Looks like I won the bet.
That's one step closer to Grace Maria. Garuda 1, I've got a hunch we'll be going home a lot sooner with you on board. I'm counting on you, Talisman.
Okay.
Thanks. Emirian forces were.
Moving right along. With our next F-117. To no one's surprise, we have the Rosgrees. Like always, plus 15 defense, plus 10 stability, minus 10 air to ground and air to air. I'm not sure how much this aircraft will benefit from the extra tankiness because it was already tanky to begin with. But what will really hamper it is that minus to air because its air to air is almost non-existent to begin with. So, yeah. This time we're going to be taking the paveways just to show those off and how horrible they are.
Which plane should I select? How about my weaponry? Are we
Here's
ready to
still with
fly
the
these
Sidewinders.
Garuda team, time to take off.
Yes. Yes, what? I no understand.
Ghost Eye to all forces. We're about to engage enemy units on the other side of the
Switzerland
river
was
from
winning against
multiple
France,
angles.
but then they missed.
This is Warlock Battalion.
Ah, France is winning in the. Is that the World Cup or is that a Euro Cup?
Get all enemy units on the east side. Let's go, guys, here. We've got the west side covered.
Garuda team, provide cover for our troops on the ground and eliminate all Estovakian ground forces.
Euro? Okay.
Choose any area you want to cover. Cross the return line if you need supplies. It's at the south end of the airspace.
They've got way more guys than us. Great confidence booster, huh? Let's get on it, Garuda 1.
Did you know that 90% of our operational forces are out on the battlefield?
Let's do
I
Quox.
love it. It's the bet of a lifetime.
Use the operation
Shamrock,
ID
kill.
device when the battle gets too heavy. Your radar display can be toggled for each operation. Garuda 1, ESM is active.
Yeah, most SP weapons are either multi-lock or spread. Watch this.
Walk's battalion is a small-scale unit. Don't let the enemy surround them. They'll need the best backup you've got to offer.
It completely obliterated that one target and one target only. These are not spread bombs. Which is why they suck.
Don't let enemy forces reach Warlock Battalion. Take them out before they cross the bridge.
It's almost over. Try back to handless. Time to flame broil these little bastards. That's what I like to hear. He evaded. All pests are down. Get
I do like the livery for this. I mean, the Nighthawk should always be black anyway, and the red trim on the tail just makes it that much better.
Ghost Eye to Garuda
Shamrock,
team,
kill.
listen up. Aircraft that have already completed their operation objective are being sent your way. Call them in when you need backup. Ground target destroyed.
God damn it, God mage.
forces across the river. Blast the hell out of anything that moves.
I really need a bonky note.
I've got a lock. Shamrock, Fox 2.
Looks like they've got some anti-aircraft guns in the mix. Better go in ready for anything. Finish them off before they cross the bridge. Better take them all out at once. Anti-aircraft guns, get with the program. Shoot those planes out of
is active.
All tanks, it's time to round this up. Take them all out.
When the best anti-ground weapon you have is your gun.
Bombs away.
This is Clark's battalion. We're now in position to attack. It's time to rock and roll, baby. Clark's is in attack position. Warlock battalion changed to offensive.
Enemy tank has been destroyed.
I missed. What's happening in Sector 96? Answer me.
Shamrock's actually made work of the Mirages. He's been doing good stuff.
Talisman is locked on.
But did you see how long that took to lock on?
We can win this war all by ourselves. If the enemy becomes more than we can
That's
handle,
the penalty that the
request allied support.
that's the air to air penalty that the Rosgrees skin employs. Some aircraft can handle it better than others.
The main enemy battalion has been destroyed. Thanks for that sweet air cover, boys.
Well, congrats, Phoenix, I guess. I hope it goes well for you.
Forces are down. We're breaking off into two.
Um,
Clean up whatever's left.
Enemy forces have been dealt a heavy blow. All planes, move into action against any forces still remaining.
They're not going anywhere. I won't let them get away.
hello, Psycho.
He evaded. Attention all tank battalions. Commence delaying tactics.
Well,
Enemy's got a SAM locked onto you.
that is an important thing.
Missile evaded.
Meow. We're not really doing much in the way of speed.
Garuda 1 launched missile. Just cross over the safety line and head back to base if you need supplies. Half of the remaining enemy forces are down.
We're halfway there.
Garuda 1 launched missile. Radar lock.
Garuda 2 fired. This is Shamrock reporting an enemy kill. Evasion successful.
Feel bad, Mirage.
I've got a lock.
This area has been cleared of enemy forces. Mission complete.
All right.
To base.
Looks like I won the bet.
Now for the aircraft y'all been waiting
One
for.
step closer to Grace
The
Mary.
waifu aircraft.
Garuda 1, I've got a hunch we'll be going home a lot sooner with you on board. I'm counting on you, Talisman.
Thanks to your efforts, Emirian, Estavakian, this.
Okay, the last aircraft for today. Starscream, I hope you're still here. Because we're flying the Idolmaster, Yukiho Hagiwara. A little on the shy side, this aircraft boasts impressive moves when trying its best. It's up to you to make this star shine. So we can see, our stat chart is radically different. Does look like you're still here. Oh, good. We have a plus 20 to air. We've maxed out our air to ground. We actually take a penalty to mobility and speed with a minus 5 in each, and a massive hit to stability with a minus 30. To further match with with Yukio's vital statistics, we gained 24 sidewinders, 15 paveways, 40 AIM 9Xs, and 46 harms. So we're at 154, 80, 55, 81. And her quirk is that her mobility increases with her speed. So as long as you keep the speed up, you can actually almost maneuver like a fighter. A lower end fighter, but a fighter nonetheless. We also maintain some of our native tankiness, so we're not a glass cannon, which I appreciate. We're gonna take the harms, and you take QAMs. Talk about having an hourglass figure.
Ghost Eye to all forces. We're about to engage enemy units on the other side of the river from multiple angles.
There she is. And what I like best about it is she's doing the cat smile, the little cat thing that, yeah. And then the cat winky.
Provide cover for our troops on the ground and eliminate all Estovakian ground forces. Choose any area you want to cover. Cross the return line if you
So
need supplies.
kawaii.
It's at the south end of the airspace.
They've got way more guys than us. Great confidence booster, huh? Let's get on it, Garuda 1.
Did you know that 90% of our operational forces are out on the battlefield? I love it. It's the bet of a lifetime.
Use the Operation ID device when the battle gets too heavy. Your radar display can be toggled for each operation.
But look at that. Look how mobile we are.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
This one's mine. Fire!
I am kawaii.
SAM destroyed.
Echo-chan.
Don't know when to give up. This is Quox. Advancing to engage enemy across the river. Do me a favor and take care of any little guys trying to get in our way. We can provide ground assistance once you're ready for ESM.
Quant's battalion is a small-scale unit. Don't let the enemy surround them. They'll need the best backup you've got to offer.
We're almost through. Focus all fire on whatever's after our tanks. They can't handle us. Time to flame broil these little bastards. That's what I like to hear.
Don't let enemy forces reach Warlock Battalion. Take them out before they cross the bridge.
Yeah, as long as you keep your speed up, you are a nimble little bat. Little, Neko.
This is Quox, preparing to engage central enemy from the east.
Roger, Quox. Garuda team, move on to a different unit.
This is Warlock. We're about to contain the main enemy forces across the river. Blast the hell out of anything that moves.
Ghost Eye to Garuda
Which is
team.
why I love this
Aircraft
aircraft.
that have already completed their operation objective are being sent your way. Call them in when you need
Hey,
backup.
Trip, do you think a Nighthawk could pull these kind of maneuvers in DCS? If you're still there. Ow. Not as tight, but
All tanks, it's time to wrap this up. Take them all out.
Talisman is locked on.
ah, you're playing Initial D. Deja vu. I have
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
higher on the street.
Ground target has been eliminated. Launching missile.
The main enemy battalion has been destroyed. Thanks for that sweet air cover, boys. Teamwork's a beautiful thing, eh? This is Warlock. The main enemy forces are down. We're breaking off into 2 groups to clean up whatever's left.
I think that one was dumb fired. It just
All planes, move into action against any forces still remaining.
kill,
They're not going anywhere. I won't let them get away.
kill.
Talisman, don't go thinking we can win this war all by ourselves. If the enemy becomes more than you can handle, don't be afraid to request allied support.
Oh, I can handle this war all by myself. But it's nice to not have to. I do like the fact that in A6, you can do the whole game by yourself,
Line and head back to base if you need supplies.
but if you need it, you have allied help that is competent.
Half of the remaining enemy forces are down.
We're halfway there.
I want the tank battalion to keep up its delaying tactics. The transport battalion withdraws.
It's so nice compared to some other Ace Combat games where your allies appear to be
Watch out! They've got a lock on
sitting
the
with their
ground.
thumbs up their butts, picking their noses with their other hand.
Stop firing! Retreat! There aren't many stories left out here. All planes, we're almost done. Don't get shot. Please respond. Anyone! HQ!
Don't think too much about that analogy, because I certainly didn't.
I can't hold the line. All units pull out.
Nice kill.
Missile went off target.
Need to learn how to use them as meat shields, because that's about all they're good for.
Pull back and reform the line.
In gun range.
This won't give up.
But I was also referring to Captain Count, or Princess Count, from A7.
I didn't think America had any fight left. I got it jacked. How did miss?
Garuda 1 launched missile.
Shamrock, box 2.
Boom!
This area has been cleared of enemy forces.
Oh, so it's got
Mission
little
complete. Get back to
holographic
base.
snowflakes
Looks like I won the bet.
that reflect in the sun.
That's one step closer to Grace Maria. Garuda 1, I've got a hunch we'll be going home a lot
We
sooner
did it!
with you on board. I'm counting on you, Talisman.
Yeah.
Thanks to your efforts,
S rank.
Emirian Fort Estivaki, this mission should have soon.
All right. Now for the rankings.
You've been ordered to start the mission now.
All right, so for this one, bottom of the barrel is the base. The F-117A Nighthawk is not a plane that I actually recommend. At least getting on your first playthrough. It's, in my opinion, the worst of the attackers. Because it has no capabilities for air-to-air, and even though it has the anti-ship missile, that's the only weapon that's really good for it. The A-10 has our Lord and Savior RCL, fireballs, and XAGMs, whereas the Tornado also has anti-ship missiles, but can also dogfight if it needs to. And is fast. This thing is slow and kind of plodding. So it's an okay plane, but meh. Number 3, the Rosgrees. The Nighthawk doesn't really benefit much from the tankiness, because it's already rather tanky to begin with. And in my opinion, the penalty it imposes on your offensive capabilities, especially in air-to-air, is too much. You don't have much to begin with. So further penalizing that is But I mean, you do get a boost to not only defense, but stability, which does actually help you in air to ground. So it's actually better for that. Number 2, general resource. The fact that it hits your defense is mitigated by the fact that you can actually engage enemy air power through a decent size ammo of QAMs. Not to mention the fact that you've got more than enough anti-ship missiles to take care of any anti-ground mission. Also, the Nighthawk had defense to burn, so plus you are stealthed. So I don't really feel like the penalty to defense is that detrimental. So I would put the general resource at number 2. Which means number 1 is Yukiho Hagiwara. This is one of my favorite Idol Masters because it takes a mediocre plane and makes it awesome. By holding down the throttle, and as long as you are at about 800 knots, your mobility skyrockets, and you can pull maneuvers that mid to low tier fighters can pull off. It is hilarious. You also have a boatload of QAMs and anti-ship missiles. RNG has forced me to take this aircraft onto Salumna Peak multiple times, and I've not had that many problems with it, even against the damn drones. That is how good the Idolmaster quirk makes this aircraft. And that is why it's, in my opinion, one of the best Idolmaster aircraft there is in this game. So when I play this game and I end up taking or needing to take the Nighthawk, I always take the Idolmaster. So yeah, that will be it for today. Tomorrow is the premiere of The Tale of Cypher Antilles as Razgriz plays Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Wednesday, Floof and I begin our chaotic escapades and adventures in Borderlands 3. Thursday, Carolina heads to Omega to recruit 3 squad mates: Zaid, Garrus Vakarian, and Mordin Solus in Omega. Friday, the enemy aces of Strangereel fight Matthias Torres to claim or to find out who is the top enemy or the top antagonist in Strangereel history. Saturday, Piper Shepard finishes the Tatanka arc. How will she do it is up to you. And next Monday, Floof and I continue our journey through the hellscape that is Zombie Army Trilogy. And then the next time that we do the DLC showcase, we fly the Tomcat. And a quick preview of the aircraft that we will be showcasing. War Dog, Zepang, Rosgreaves, Jungle Wing, aka the Weed Cat, Happy Halloween, and Asuza Miura. That will be the next time we do the Ace Combat 6 DLC showcase. Thank you for joining, everybody. I don't have anyone to raid, so I will bid you all adieu. Good evening, and may the Golden King smile upon you.